truth it. I bring the truth it. You can't handle the truth it. I speak the truth it.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the
Truth it.
the whole
Truth it.
and nothing but the
Truth it.
so help you God?
Yes.
Please be seated.
And I'm here to address any and all things when it's time to, and it's time to. Okay, true. So let me explain why. Okay, let me explain why racist is not the problem. Being racist is not the problem. Racism is a problem, but being racist is not a problem. Everybody, people are naturally born wanting to be with someone of their own. So let me explain.
Okay, you better.
The Olympics. Okay, all right, cool. I got a good example too. The Olympics, the Americans, the Japanese, the people from Iran, Russians, they all think about them before they think about another group.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
So there's nothing wrong with white people having pride in with being with their own white people or wanting to do for their white people before they do for other people. Just like there's nothing wrong for black people having pride in being black and having pride in doing for black people before doing other people. The problem is, you know when it becomes a problem?
Yeah.
When an American won't let a Chinese person on their Olympic team only because they're Chinese. That's when it becomes racism, and that's when it becomes a problem. So for me to say I'm an American, and oh no, this guy over here, he's an American, but he can't be on my Olympic team. Why? Because he's white. That's when it becomes a problem. There's nothing wrong with me saying as a black American, I want to support black Americans, or I want to be with black Americans.
Nope.
That's being racist. It becomes a problem when you exclude other people solely because of their race. So just like
It's
there's
illegal.
Right. Well, no, there's nothing. It's not illegal for me to want my daughter to only date black people.
That's not illegal, but if your daughter goes and dates white people, there's nothing you can do about it.
You a couple of days ago on the show, Troop, you said how it used to be in the 80s where certain races of people couldn't go to other families' houses.
That's gone.
That's doing something.
But that doesn't exist anymore. And then
True.
as
Have you
your
been
daughter.
down south? That doesn't exist anymore. There's
Oh,
restaurants.
oh.
There's restaurants where black people that aren't colored friendly still in this country.
No, down south does not have as much racism as we
No.
have right here in New
You said
England. No, I've been in Texas. I've been in Louisiana.
it's
long
different
time.
racism. It's different.
Yeah, it's totally. It's not this. It's not the racism that we have here.
No, it's not the same.
Not even close.
Okay.
Because the people down there in those countries, they know who they are, and they're trying to do what it is that makes them who they are. They don't really care about who. They know who that is. Oh, that guy over there, he's a racist. So they going over there and try to turn him from not being a racist. I don't care, because I got to go over here and make this money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't need to go over there. You know, there ain't no money over there. I'm going over here and make this money. Well, up here we don't do that. That guy over there is racist. I'm going over there and I'm going to make him change his views. Well, what about making this money over here? Nope, I'm going over there because it's more important for me to go over there and make him change his views than it is for me to go over there and make that money.
Right.
That's the difference between the North and the South. They're going to make that money, and they don't care nothing about what that guy thinks over there. Yeah? And it works. But
Right.
it don't work up here.
So now when someone says that white people are the main source of racism, it's because there's more white people than any other race in the country. So it's not saying, it's not, when someone says it, it's not like, oh, white people are necessarily more evil or white people are necessarily more hateful or anything like, that's not what I don't know. That's not what I'm,
yeah.
Listen, history, go on history.
Well,
Anyway, so it's just, what I'm saying is that the problem, the problem with America is that there is racism that is prevalent. Not every white people, and not even the majority of white people, I would consider to be hateful towards black people.
Yeah.
They're not. But if you are silent when an officer can kill a black person for just being black, then that means you have tolerance for it. And if you have tolerance for it, it's not going to help get rid of the problem.
That's the whole thing. The problem is is the white police officer killing a black person. That's a problem.
Yes.
That's a huge problem. Should be eradicated.
Right. But
Take care of the problem. It got nothing to do with little Johnny white boy who lives over here.
right. But
He
you
ain't
know,
a cop.
do you see how many people?
He ain't doing anything.
Right, but do you know how many people defend police officers killing black people? But when Otto Warmbier came back in a coma and died, the majority of white America was upset,
Of course they-
hurt,
yeah, they-
angry. But then someone in their backyard who gets killed in the same unjust manner, crickets.
Yeah, but that's something for me anyway that looks like a form of identity, just like you was talking about the sporting events and you know, but you used the wrong Olympics. You should have used the World Cup with the softball and stuff.
Okay.
Because that's a better analogy. Because you got they graduate like this here.
Yep.
Starts out with Worcester plays Shrewsbury.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Shrewsbury loses. Now Worcester plays Norton. But the Shrewsbury people are now on the Worcester side or on the Norton side. And then as it goes on, they come more and more
Bigger,
and more
bigger,
and
bigger.
more.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
and
right.
they grow like that. It starts out very segregated, and it ends up not being.
Now using your example, right, that you just
Yeah.
gave, you want to know what it is?
What?
Is black people, they're losing, right?
Yeah.
So now we have immigrants, and guess who the side the black people are on? They're on the immigrant side. So when we talk about immigrants and people coming into the country, black people for the most part, there's not many black people who agree with Donald Trump's travel ban
No.
at all.
No.
They're all like, but the majority of white people do, because they feel like, oh, we're going to get attacked by some Muslim that comes in the country.
That's what they're going
And
to
that's, and that's not necessarily a racist thing, that's a way of thinking.